Hey everyone, I'm Kevin with JcrOffroad, and in this video I'm going to walk you through how to install our Bronco lower MOLLE panels. Now before we get into this install, I want to give you just a quick rundown of this product and a few key factors about it. So these panels we're going to sell individually. The reason we're doing that is because some of you we know are going to run a permanent fridge mounted on a slide or maybe a drawer system on either side of this vehicle, and you're not going to need this panel tucked away hidden behind those items. So you can pick and choose which side you want to install these on and accessorize along the way. So the only major differences between the two panels are going to kind of be visual. You can see this one here, which is the passenger side panel, has the cutout for the factory kind of cubby hole in there, as well as the 12-volt outlet and light up top. Whereas the driver's side panel is just going to be cut a little bit differently here at the top to accommodate the hardtop wiring and washer sprayer hose. Now these panels can be installed in a Bronco equipped with either a soft top or a hard top, and then one that's running our rear window mollies or without. We're just going to accommodate you with different brackets according to your configuration and how yours is set up. The one I have here is going to be the soft top bracket, leaving this one to work with the hard top vehicles. And then if you are equipped with our rear window mollies, you're just going to use the existing lower brackets like we have in this application. So I'll get some of these things out of the way and we'll get started over here on the passenger side. So we'll start with installing the lower mounting brackets. These are going to be a mirrored part. So again, working on the passenger side, this will be the front, this will be the rear. Those are going to go in place under the factory tie down points here in the rear cargo floor. So we're going to need to remove these covers to begin. You can kind of just get your finger on the front of this and pull up and back, and it'll pop free, and then you'll just release these two little locking tabs to get that out of the way. Then you'll just need a 10mm socket to remove the two screws holding each of those in place. With those screws out, you can lift up each of these tie down hooks and just set them off to the side for the moment. And then that should allow you to kind of lift up on the floor panel here on this side. And you can start by sliding your front mounting bracket in place and all the way up underneath that hook, followed by the rear mounting bracket. So then once you have those loosely in place and lined up with the mounting holes, go ahead and drop those factory tie down hooks back in. And then you can grab the provided 8mm button head hardware from your bolt pack and start threading those in by hand.
Okay.
Now we'll leave those as is for the time being and come back and tighten them up at the end, and we can move up here to the top mounting brackets. So again, ours is already equipped with the rear window mollies, so we're going to be just removing these two 1/4 button heads and sliding our panel up in between there. If you're not equipped with these already, you're going to need to pop this cover out so that you can gain access to the hardware to install your new brackets up here. This, you can kind of just get your fingers behind the back edge or maybe a plastic pry tool if necessary, and then just work your way around to release the plastic clips that hold that in place. Then you'll be able to line up and install your brackets back there. So in our application, I'm just going to pop this back in and I'll get these two button heads removed. So with that hardware removed, we can grab this passenger side panel. I'll kind of lean it over to the side here and slide it up between this upper MOLLE panel and the mounting bracket, and then just reinstall the 1/4 button heads that were holding that in place. So once you have that upper hardware started, go ahead and leave that loose and grab two more 1/4 20 button heads from your bolt pack to install into these lower mounting holes. Now with all the hardware loosely in place, you'll grab your 5/32 hex, come in here and tighten up the 2 top mounting bolts, followed by these 2 lower mounting fasteners, and then grab a 5mm hex to tighten the floor hardware. Now when tightening these lower floor brackets, you want to make sure to pull this panel all the way in so you have plenty of access for your MOLLE straps or whatever you're going to be tying here on the panel before tightening these up. Then lastly, you can come back and reinstall the covers here on your tie downs. So again, if you're going to be installing the driver's side panel as well, you can follow that same installation process to get that in place. Now, if you guys have any questions about this installation or any other product we offer here at JCR, feel free to reach out to us. You can email us at info@jcroffroad.com or give us a call at 269-353-1184.